Hello, hello, are we on? Hello, hello. There we go, alrighty. Okay, lads. I would say we had issues, but it turns out I'm just a fucking retard. That's what it turns out. I had it on mute, guys. I had it on mute. That's what the fuck the problem was. I'm really smart sometimes, guys. You know, I skipped a grade at school, but I didn't think to check the mute button. Alright, we can unpin that shit. Okay, so if y'all haven't seen my last video, which was like fucking very tiny, but I made because I was fucking exhausted, we're gonna try to do some perks tonight, guys. Because I think we need to expand the killer perk pool before we get fucking sacked with a bunch of nerfs again. So, the question is, what we run, boys? What are we going to run? Let's go ahead and start. I don't want to. Let's go. Let me play clown a little bit. Let's do clown. Try Mindbreaker, Dark Arrogance, or Genetic Limits. Okay. We got a couple options here, bro. The first thing we're gonna start, we're gonna start with the perk that actually inspired this video. I'm not looking to amend the builds drastically. I'm trying to see if we can get another option in there. So, Dark Arrogance or Genetic Limits. Okay, we might be able to fit some of those in. The first perk I want to test, ladies and gentlemen, is Thwack. Have y'all ran Thwack? Alexis is here, bro. Y'all seen Thwack? Have you? I actually, if y'all haven't seen my last video, I actually was just running around to various killer streams, and this perk was actually insane, from what I saw. Now again, I don't think the killer was that good, and I don't think the survivors were that good, but just the potential of this perk on paper, I'm actually very curious to give this one a shot. The question is, do we sack Deadlock and keep coup de grace in, or do we trust Clown? I don't really trust Clown, so I think we're gonna just keep coup de grace in there for right now, and trust us to not get fucking overwhelmed by gens with Deadlock. But that might be what happens to us. If we can get control of the game, we'll be alright. But if you haven't read Thwack in a little bit, you start with 3 tokens, and when you break a pallet, it consumes a token, and every survivor within 36 meters screams and their auras are revealed. This perk was actually putting in insane levels of work on this killer stream. And I wanted to see it in combination with the other shit. Apparently in the patch, pallet density was shadow buff. What the fuck are we buffing pallet density for? What the fuck are we buffing pallet density for, bro? I'll be able to fucking tell, I'm sure. Q times are going to be fucking really bad tonight because 2v8's back. That range is definitely bigger than... Yeah, it used to be 24. They buffed it 12 meters. They buffed this thing 12 meters, and it was actually low-key doing really well. The amount of times that the killer got a fucking multiple survivors in the aura range was actually crazy. So, the idea here is that, we're gonna leave... I want coup de grace to stay. I want coup de... Yeah, we're trying to fit sleeper perks in our build. So, we got a couple options. Again, if there's a perk, this is where we are. Again, I think the night of certain killers is gonna come back. We're definitely gonna bring that back. Tonight, we're not gonna do that. Tonight's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream because I gotta work tomorrow and shit. But I just wanted to kind of get this idea started right away. You don't rate info perks very high. This isn't really an info perk, though. It's a chase perk. You get auras during chase, because you're breaking a pallet during chase. So, you get an aura of the survivor you're chasing. But the thing that it's actually pretty decent for is transitioning to a different survivor. Gearhead, we can retest that one. I want to retest Dark Devotion. There's another one on my list. I want to... Any sleeper thing you can think of that might be able to get some value. Because if we can, like, expand the perk pool even a little bit... Again, I'm not looking to fully change builds or anything. I'm trying to work some stuff in organically when it makes sense. And, I don't know. We might get rid of Coop if this actually kind of fucking works. Again, we're going to be running a lot of killers tonight. Just, Gearhead's like every 2 hits, isn't it? It goes off. I don't know. I just want to see what Thwack looks like at, the thing that inspired this was I want to see Thwack at a little bit higher level than what the killer I was seeing was doing. Because, I don't think that killer was very good. The Gearhead's every hit. Maybe that was when it came out, it was 2 hits. Yeah, maybe this came out. Yeah, maybe he got a buff. But, I want to see if we can get some sleeper perks in there. It sucks that the queues are going to be long. It's going to limit the amount of games we can do. 2v8 is a cancer on the game. Honestly. I don't know if anybody agrees with that or not. 2v8 is an absolute cancer on this game. It should go away. It should not have ever been initiated, in all honesty. And if you have it for certain hours of the day. What matters is 1v4. 2v8 is gimmick trash and is honestly garbage. And honestly, from what I read, it looks like they rebuffed Survivor. According to what King Jim was telling me, they fucking made Survivor broken this round, this 2v8 round. I guess because the killers had a more balanced experience in 2v8, which is bad. Nowhere to hide. I want to retest that one as well. Thwack is basically nowhere to hide but on a pallet. So I do want to retest, and No Way Out just has a cooldown. Any new killers in 2v8? I think Chucky was added. I think Chucky was just added. But 2v8 is trash. Again, feel free to disagree with me on that. But I think 2v8 is an absolute cancer. It's an absolute fucking cancer to the game. It should not exist. What benefit does 2v8 bring the game? What? I said this before any new game modes came in. What the fuck you want a new game mode for, bro? They can't get this one right. This game's been out for 10 years. This 1v4 mode is still fucking trash. It's still fucking trash. So what the fuck you want a 2v8 mode for? And again, I guess killers were doing a little bit. Honestly, this game was more balanced in fucking 2v8 than fucking 1v4. But I mean, not anymore. They just broke Survivor because killers were actually killing them. So now they have a thing that can like fucking remove fucking hook states or something. And you want to play this garbage? They have a fucking item that takes 2 seconds to get that removes a full hook state. You want to play that garbage? I don't. It sounds miserable. It sounds like fucking cancer. You have 1/4 of the roster. Don't worry, Ghostface is in it. They took out Legion. They took Legion out. Legion's fucking a good killer in 2v8. Legion's role as a killer is to be a support killer for somebody else, and he's really good at doing that. They took him out of the fucking game. Don't you fucking worry. Like, why do you want to play that garbage, bro? Why do you want to play that trash? And it makes base games queue times fucking miserable. So, don't understand what you want that for, bro. But, I don't know. I want the map offerings back, and y'all seem to hate that idea. I'm hoping y'all have played out enough bad maps to want the map offerings back. It's been a little bit since they were removed. I'm hoping y'all have suffered enough at fucking Toba Landing and want the map offerings back now. At least 50%, bro. At least. Give me 50. Give me fucking 50, bro. Come on. Hey, ranked mode incoming as per survey. I'll believe that when I fucking see it. I will believe that when I fucking see it. They ain't giving you a ranked mode, bro. I don't really want to thwack yet. 15% haste, my god, clown. Very good. Let's see, let's get it. Look at that range. I don't really want to kick that yet. Damn. Very good. Are he still running it? Yeah, that was bad. Bad play. No, good play. Good play. Okay, let's see if we can get a thwack here. Okay, nobody. Not really a waste though, because we get one back. So decent early game value there from it. But definitely bounce around from people to person. Oh, check this out. We got injured people over here. Very nice. Let's slug here, save the gen. Oh, we gotta reload. Fuck reloading on the stupid killer, bro. Oh, we save another gen. We're gonna save another one. Look at that. How about that for value? You gotta be a little smart with your kicks, but like, that was pretty fucking good. Oh, so they're still up there. They're still up there. Let's get a hook here so we can, gotta secure the stage 2 there. Bruh, if you still doubt Ruin, look at the value. Look at the value, bro. Tire piston off of gen. Look at the amount of regression, bro. 2 pistons total there. Okay, but that guy stayed fucking slow too long. We got the team injured, which is great. I don't think we need it right now, but it couldn't hurt. We have 2. Okay. Okay, we know where everybody is. This guy's fucking healing. Let's see if we can get this. Get a hook here. It'll get us another stack. I don't really like running out, so I want to keep that pallet up because kicking it's kind of worthless. Kicking it is kind of worthless. Okay, is that Rick Grimes? I don't know if it is or not. Let's reload. We have nothing else to do. Someone's going over here. I missed the aura add-on. Oh, cool. If you still doubt Ruin, 3 pistons off that gen. Ruin's power is just undeniable, bro. Undeniable perk. Okay. Oh, he don't have DS. I thought that was the other guy. He don't have fucking decisive. He don't have decisive at all. He's out. Leave that pallet up still. Thwack, honest. A perk that kind of like keeps up fucking pallets for value is actually kind of interesting. I wanted to start with Clown. Clown is good. I mean, bro, bro, he gets 15% haste. He gets 3 play with your food stacks per yellow bottle now. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nutty. Honestly, bro, if we're being serious, that's kind of nutty. Again, I've always said invigorating yourself is kind of underrated. The yellow bottles in their worst stages have always been kind of underrated, to tell you the fucking absolute truth. Okay, here's somebody. So, like, buffing something underrated... Oh, let's get black here if we can. Ooh! It countered the flashlight! Look at that! Ugh. lag. Did you see that, bro? That was fucking good. I don't think that was timed right, but yeah. I don't think Clown needs coup de grace anymore. I don't know if that was timed right, but bro, that was an impressive first game. That was a good first game for this perk. I don't think these guys were the best, of course, but like I think they were getting hit too much. But like, bro, Clown's not bad. Yeah, he doesn't need coup de grace. I don't think. I think his lethality's good enough now. I don't think he needs coup de grace. Yeah, speed on a lunge, Sudoku. He doesn't need this shit. What a first match for Thwack. What do we think? What do we think, guys? What do we think? And I think this perk works again. I'm trying to find like some decent synergies as well. The reason I like Clown on the reason I like Thwack on this killer is because you have a lot of gameplay in the pallets, so you can like selectively kick them. It's not like a fucking Ghostface where you have to fucking kick everything in sight. Trying to find out a second perk for it in place for coup, but it's like, you know, don't think too hard about it. Just put Deadlock back in. It's not like, again, I'm not trying to like completely change what we're doing or trying to like again, I mean, this isn't what we're doing right now, obviously, but like honestly, just fucking put Deadlock back in. I mean, we're gonna test other things, of course, and I'm down to test builds, but in terms of like what is actually like meta, besides endgame, of course, like just fucking throw Deadlock back on. Deadlock does a decent job, but like, but again, you don't need Deadlock so much if we're taking coup out, Deadlock's role, because remember, what Deadlock's role is, like this 25 seconds isn't like too great. What its real role is just so coup doesn't get overstimulated. If Deadlock isn't there, that does open things up, because if you take coup out, you don't really need Deadlock to work with it. So what else could we run with Thwack? What else are we thinking? I heard someone said brutal strength with Thwack. I don't think you need that, especially on Clown. Dissolution does not combo with Thwack, if anybody's interested. If anybody was wondering about the synergy there, Dissolution does not work because you have to break the pallet. They explicitly state this on Thwack's page. Dissolution does not combo with Thwack. You can't. The survivor does not vault it and then you get auras. That is not how it works. I was thinking, like, honestly, how about this? This is something I was thinking, but I guess it could work on this killer. Where is nowhere to hide Thwack? How about this? Nowhere to hide Thwack for some additional tracking. But you have Ruin in there. You have Ruin in there, so you don't get nowhere to hide value until Ruin dies. And it's not like Call of Brine either, where it's just like, it's about the regression value. Honestly, these two perks are a nice core, bro. Call of Brine, Ruin, that's a nice core. Nice 2-perk combo to fucking beat most teams. Again, Swifts are going to beat you no matter what, of course, but it's like, you know, like, we say that, but it's just such a redundant thing. Well, every time a survivor performs a good skill check while repairing. Yeah, that's not bad. Somebody suggested to test Gearhead anyway. We could go in with this. Let's go in with this. Let's just run Clown again. Just because I think Clown... Here's why I like Clown for this. I think Clown is a solid fucking canvas to fucking work with here, because it's like he is like the fundamentals of the game. He's the fundamentals of the game, but it's like he's not trash. I think Clown's better than Freddy now. Bro, Clown's pretty fucking good. Clown, we might do a night of Clown. He might be our first killer we do it with. Night of Clown. I don't plan to play Clown all night, but like he might be the first killer we run back and do a night of with. Night of Clown. Why the fuck not? Spices? I mean spies? We can do spies. Yes, but we can do spy. He doesn't break the game. Yeah, he's just pretty good. Floods of Rage, No Way Out, Jagged Compass. What's the first perk again, Marcus? Again, I'm not opposed to running full builds, but like, one of the things, the main reason we're genuinely doing this is I want to see, like, I mean, maybe this is just my playstyle, but like, Ruin and Call of Brine, I really do think can beat most teams. So it's like, what perks are kind of underrated that can kind of go in there with them? Also, since I don't think Crown needs Kude more, like, it frees up 2 perk slots. If you're so fucking bad, Spies, okay. Spies we like. I can definitely retest that one. But, the thing about, also, like, another good thing about Thwack, I could see Thwack doing really good on fucking Larry's. This is just me spitballing off the top of my head. I could see Thwack do really good on a terrible map like Larry's or Meat Plant. In a similar manner to what Spies do. What these perks allow you to do on fucking Larry's or Meat Plant or Midwich or something, one of them trashy indoor maps, is transition from guy to guy. Because you don't want to get in a prolonged chase with somebody on fucking Larry's, you'll get killed, you'll lose the game. What Thwack would pretty much allow you to do is kind of transition pretty good. If you see somebody that's more outflanked, you can get a Hell State. And one thing I like about Gearhead, I haven't even spoken much about Gearhead yet. One thing I like about Gearhead is it can tell you where people are on gen so you can get more Ruin value. Because you need to get as much Ruin value as you can before it dies. Ruin's really good, bro. Ruin at 150 can still win you games. It just tears through the gens. It just complements... Ruin just complements Killer's Flow better than any other perk in this game, and I don't care what anybody says. I know it's a hex, bro. You don't have to tell me, I know. And when it dies in 10 seconds, it's frustrating. But, like, there is not any other perk in Dead by Daylight that synergizes with the flow of Killer as well as Hex Ruin. Playing Killer with Ruin versus playing Killer without it is just... you feel naked as a Killer without Ruin. You just do. You just do. Playing the game is just significantly worse when Ruin isn't there. I can't believe we played without Ruin for 3 years. I really can't, because I can't see myself ever playing without it again. I don't know. A lot of you don't comment on Ruin ever. Is anybody running Ruin as much as I am? Or am I the only one running it out of us? I love this perk, bro. Gearhead does not bound by basic attacks anymore. It just says when a survivor loses a health stat. I feel like that was a buff they gave it. I think when this shit came out, I think when this shit came out, it was fucking 2 health states. It was 2 health states through basic attacks and you got yellow gens. This perk was trash when it came out. You ran it even before its slight buff. I mean, bro, 150 is not a slight... 100 to 150 is not a slight buff. This was a big buff. His base regression's so bad. Like that... Honestly, you know what Killer would really like? You know what Killer would really like? I said this for years about Ruin. The numbers on Ruin need to be changed to 50, 75... Okay, well, I guess not anymore. Not anymore, but, because they need to be... Well, first of all, okay. Base regression should be 150% of what it is right now. Base regression should be Ruin regression. That way you can get rid of Call of Brine from your build. Call of Brine is so boo-boo. I like, don't get me wrong, I like this perk, but like, bro, it's such a boo-boo fucking perk. It's so boo-boo. It's like, gen regression is fucking terrible, so you have to bring something to make it not terrible. You have to bring a full slot to make it not terrible. Ruin is a perk. Ruin is a perk because you don't have to kick anything. That's a perk. So like they should buff base regression to 150 and then fucking make it Ruin's numbers are 50, 75, 100. I said that for years. I've said that for years. Even when Ruin, I think I said that when Ruin was at 200%. That's what base regression should be. Because remember, there was one point where we were running Ruin and Call of Brine. Well, okay, no, because Call of Brine was buffed to 200% after Ruin was nerfed. Remember that? That was like Patrick is who killed Ruin. That was Patrick's biggest sin, was killing Ruin. But Random was a dedicated Ruin guy. I just didn't think it was worth a hex with base regression. When Ruin was at fucking base regression numbers, I didn't think it was worth a perk slot. I didn't even think Call of Brine was worth a perk slot at 125. Call of Brine at 125 was not worth a slot, I don't think. But they upped its numbers, so it's a little bit better now. So we're good. We'll see what we can do here. But Clown can get the pallets down. Clown just has a lot of fucking synergy with this build. I was hoping we could, guess let's check both, that makes more sense. But Clown can get the pallets down real quick. Thought you're not having to kick gens. No, I get it, bro. Like, I would rather have just yellow bottled. That's a down. Like, bro, Clown's just great. He's so good now. Okay, we got some gearhead. Okay, we know where to go anyway. That's a terrible hook. Oh, there's somebody right there. So far, no gearhead value. Oh, bullshit. I don't really want to kick that. So we have thwack. But we haven't used any of thwack yet. Oh, there's somebody. Yeah, Clown does not need to, bro. Yeah, you can use the yellows to agitation. I forgot you could do that. Okay, now let's go ahead and kick the pallet. Let's kick the pallet now, see what we can get. Just him, which means we're still getting ruin value on that gen. Look at Thwack go. Oh shit, yeah. I keep forgetting that Clown can just do base kit agitation. I feel like that's something really good that I'm not using. Still no gearhead value yet. It's the skill check just limits it. Oh hi. He mistimed his dead hard. That was nice. Oh, let's slug here. Keep gearhead in play. I don't think I'm sure he's done something. It's been a bit. Let's go hook this guy. Keep our momentum flowing. We know where everybody is. Still no gearhead value. Still no gearhead value. But I think that's because we have a lot of pressure. I think that's a big part of it. Let's go after him. They started to heal him, so I would rather them not get this. Black here, we have 3 tokens. Yeah, see, we got everybody! Look at that! We know where both injured guys are. That's so good. We know where everybody is. He's coming in. Steve dropped. Swing back over here. More intelligent proxy camping, bro. That wasn't the best. Oh, he's giving up. Great. Yeah, even if he has DS, I don't think he's going to use it. He's throwing. Bro, Thwack is something. Did he drop again? He did. He did. Oh, he can't do anything. Unless he's got balanced. Can he just trick us? I think he just tricked us, guys. Oh, he dropped the other way. I'm dumb as fuck. Yeah. We're just beating the shit out of these guys. still no gearhead value, but like we're totally trashing them. So like we're not even having to thwack very much because we're just totally trashing them. Oh, there's a gearhead right there. Ideally, you want a perk that start to work after you won already, but like, again, I don't think this is a normal game. Kick it. Let's see if we can get some ore usage. Oh wait, we had him. Oh, we had him so bad, bro. See, there's thwack value. It's still value, technically. If you have a lot of pressure like this, though, Gearhead is, like, always active, which is cool. That's cool about it. That means they can't really hit one good skill check without you not knowing about it on a gen. Also, Clown has a synergy with this, because even though I'm not doing it, everybody, you do have that base kit agitation, which gives Clown some synergy with this, because you can get some agitation value in your base kit. Steve is throwing now, too. Like, there's so many pallets, he's not even going to them. Honestly, I'm honestly just gonna let him drop this. Because we could have invigorated there. I just want to see if we can get thwack value. That was value. That was value. We did not know, if we didn't have Thwack's aura reading there, I just knew the 15% was enough for us to rotate around. If we didn't have Thwack value there, we would have held pallet and tried to mind game. But because we had Thwack value, we, that guy's throwing. Let's actually reload here. Now let's actually not reload. Let's down him. Throw the bottle. I want to, like, throw it up. I want to see what the agitation does, like, because I don't use it very much. Oh, that's much better, yeah. That's 50, because again, agitation's like 90%. These guys were just fucking trash. So. I would like to see, I would like to have an actual competent guy loot me at Shack. To see what Black can do, especially with Clown, because he's actually good at dealing with Shack. Just an absolute stomp this match. Gearhead didn't do much for me. I wasn't really seeing that, but, again, that wasn't like a real game. Gearhead was like always on. Also, keep in mind though, I know somebody in chat said info perks aren't the greatest. Do keep in mind that if the devs decide to nerf your tunneling, because remember, the devs showed you their hand with, remember that tunnel patch, bro? 9.2.0, remember that shit? The devs fucking really showed their hand there. And of course we shat all over it. But like, if you ever get hit with like any tunneling nerf like that, if you get hit with any tunneling nerf like that, you're gonna need information, because what the devs were providing for you was all the wrong information, remember? They were gonna give you base kit barbecue on everybody that was like you couldn't see, like you didn't have any hooks on, remember that shit? They were gonna give you they were gonna give you information that was trash, that encouraged you to be terrible at the game. The only reason you don't really need info right now is because you can just tunnel somebody, right? But like, if the devs ever drop anything on you that's like half as bad as those changes they were about to, you're gonna need information perks because you gotta be efficient. Right now, efficiency is to tunnel somebody, so you don't really need the information yet, but like, you will if they ever inflict Mr. Nice Guy meta on you. Because again, they tried to fucking inflict Mr. Nice Guy meta. On you, which can't happen. So there is that. Let's see. Let's move Thwack is seriously impressive, but again, we have limited time tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and move away. There is that shit. Right. If the devs ever inflict that shit on you, you're gonna need information. Information's just gonna be... information will be more highly regarded if the devs ever inflict tunneling changes on you. Don't forget that. Don't forget that shit. So a perk like Thwack, ladies and gentlemen, if the devs ever fucking slaughter your tunneling, might be something that you highly value. Also, Cloud, I think, straight up just runs this. I think this perk is great. This is high tier, bro. What do you guys think? Did you forget this perk existed? Or did I forget this perk existed and you guys were way ahead of me? Did you forget this perk existed like I did? Or... I think this shit's impressive, and I think if y'all test it, you'll get some good results. Because what I just saw was really good. Now again, bro, Cloud's good. Yeah, bro, Thwack with the flashlight tonight. That play was insane. That play won us the game. If we had taken a blind there, we would have continued to chase the guy we were chasing, not known that the slug and the guy that was going to heal the slug that was also injured was right next to us. Thwack literally... Now, again, we were going to win that game anyway, but Thwack let us close that game out 10 minutes before we would have closed it out. That is insane value right there. You can get a little more aura, with which we'll block with every single time. That's true, but is that worth it? Because 6 seconds is still a lot. I have a question about Thwack, actually. Does the range move at all? Like, as you move, can it pick somebody up in, like, those last 2 seconds? No, it doesn't. Based on the wording there, it doesn't actually look like it can do that. It actually doesn't look like it can do that. Because it says survivors within 36 meters scream and their auras are revealed for 6 seconds. Lethal would up that to 8. And Lethal would give you some early game. But I don't know. I'm so... Early game perks, bro. If it said... If Lethal ever gets buffed to, like, 5 extra seconds, that might be a good buff for it. But, like... 2 seconds, bro? I don't know. I feel like 6 is enough. Okay. As much as I would like to keep labbing this, I do want to test other options. So let's move to a different killer and test other shit. Let's play somebody a little bit worse. Let's play somebody a little worse so the perks will have to carry. Let's go Legion. And yeah, when I say worse, I mean, let's go a little bit worse. What do you guys want to see? Let's get a new preset out. We don't need this anymore. What do we want to see? Call of Brine, Furtive Chase, Eruption, Thwack. And it's not really a build. I know all those perks pretty well, Marcus. I don't think I want to see something we haven't tested. Because I know what Call of Brine does. We know what we labbed Furtive back in the day. And Furtive, if you're gonna run Furtive, Marcus, you need to pair it with this build. Like look at, you need to pair at least Game of Foot. At least Game of Foot. Like if you're gonna run Furtive, you kind of need Friends till the end too. You kind of need Game of Foot and Friends till the end to go with it. Because that to maximize its value. I know what Furtive does. I don't think we need to see that. I'm talking like I'm talking like shit that is just so out there that we may have overlooked, or something that may have gotten a buff that like we don't know, or something we haven't ran ever. Where is let's go I want to see Floods of Rage. I want to see Floods of Rage. That's the next perk I want to see. So we're going to go... Okay, here we go. Let's go Legion Pin. And keep our add-ons. Alright, I'm not really concerned about add-ons. Let's keep the same add-ons. Let's try to get a decent map for us. Okay, let's go Call of Brine Ruin. Let's go Call of Brine Ruin. Let's just do Call of Brine Ruin Coup Floods of Rage. Again, I'm trying to like... Again, this isn't about changing the build. It's about I want to see how these potentially overlooked options look in these builds. So let's do Floods of Rage with Coup. So you're sacking, this isn't really combo, it's just Legion kind of needs coup de grace. You can't do, you cannot do, what is it? You cannot do Dark Devotion on Legion, as tempting as that sounds because of Frenzy. You cannot do Dark Devotion on Legion because if you don't have a terror radius, you can't... Wait a second. That actually is kind of weird, though. Because you could... If you Dark Devotion somebody as Legion during Frenzy, the terror radius goes to the Obsession. So you're undetectable. No, that's not good. It's gimmicky for sure, but that's not good. What's this do? Oh no, that's bad. That's trash. Let's do what we were doing Floods of Rage. That's what I want to see. All other survivors have the auras revealed for 7 seconds. Let's do Floods of Rage. I want to see what that does. My guess looking at it, is, bruh, actually no, I don't even want to bother with that. Just read it. Read that shit, bro. At the start of the trial, 4 random hooks are changed to Scourge hooks. When somebody, no, that's bad. This perk sucks. Think about thwacking Gearhead. I don't need to see this shit. If the devs... Okay, the only way that this perk could ever be any good is if they ever do what they do with that cloud. That fucking cloud they threw on the hook. You might be able to get some value in terms of, like, knowing when unhooks happen if they ever decide to fucking nerf you. But, like, fucking... What we just did with Thwack, this is trash. Because Thwack just gives you so much more value. There's no reason to run this. What's this? Ravenous. No, I don't like hook all 4 perks. I think that's trash. And plus on this killer, that's also bad on this killer. We don't need to see that. When a survivor within 32 meters gains exhausted. Ha. Ha. I like this, but not on fucking... it's just worse than Gearhead. It's just worse than Gearhead and Thwack. When you... It's like, I like, okay, on paper, this actually isn't too bad. You can see how newer books try to incentivize hook spreading. Yeah, but they're all bad at it. Bro, look at this one. Like, okay, I actually don't hate this. Read it. When a survivor starts using an item within 32 meters of you, they gain exhausted, and you see the closest exhausted survivor's aura for 4 seconds. There's stuff you can do with that, but, like, here's the thing. You want to exhaust them? Mindbreaker. Mindbreaker's way better at that. And you want to see their auras? Again, Thwacking Gearhead. You, again, it's not... And this one has a 25-second cooldown. Thwacking... Gearhead has an activation condition, which is actually pretty decent for you, and Thwack, if you have a lot of momentum, you'll have lots of Thwack. Just run Mindbreaker. Just run Mindbreaker to get the exhaustion if you need... it's cute that it combines them, but because it combines them, it just does everything worse. So, like, there's no reason to run that. What's this do? That's object with a 60-second cooldown garbage. Come on, bro. Give me something cool. Jagged Compass. You see 4 random hooks. This is Jagged Compass, right? It's better than the other one. It's better than the other one, but again, there's better ways to do that. It's not Gearhead. It's not Gearhead, or if Call of Brine's in play, it's not that. What's this do? Oh, this is new. What's this do? You like Jagged Compass? Is Jagged Compass just, like, better than it reads on paper? I mean, it does have some Ruin synergy, I guess. But it's like, it's a Scourge hook for what? I feel like if you have game sense, you should just know what that is already. What's this do? Effect lingers for 30 seconds. No. Gross. That's bad. Dark Devotion, Floods of Rage. What's Secret Project do? Oh, okay, I was gonna reading this. When a Totem's Blessed or Cleanse block a random unblocked generator for 30 seconds. Oh! Okay. Okay, hear me out. Okay. Potential. I see potential here. Blocker. Bro. How about... okay, if we're doing a hex, if we're doing stuff, okay, because this invites us to do stuff with hexes. Let's look at the hexes, bro. Let's look at the hexes. What's this do? This is the new one, right? What's this do? Generators are highlighted. The first time you hook any survivor, adult totem becomes a hex totem. Generators are highlighted. The intensity of the generator's auras reveal their progress. All remain explode, lose 10%, and start regressing, and the hex becomes dull. If a hex is in play, I assume. Generators are highlighted. The intensity of their generators force. Bro. What do we think? Okay, we're cooking here. Let's actually, if we're doing this, but no, okay, we can't do all hexes because then Hive Mind's not getting any value. You can't do all hexes, but okay, I guess 2. I guess 2's the limit you can do here. Let's do this. Let's try this. We're doing 2 new perks here. We're doing Secret Project with Hive Mind and Ruin. The goal here is we're trying to keep Ruin alive. But that doesn't really help keep Ruin alive. Maybe, how about this? But, okay, but it's like, run Thrill of the Hunt, but like... Okay, maybe not Thrill of the Hunt, because we want value. Maybe I'm dying? Because adult totem becomes a hex totem. Because then you can like... How about Undying with this? Instead of a chase perk. Let's just do Undying. You do Retribution. Removed, including this one, the auras of all survivors are... Bro. Fuck Undying. Let's do Retribution. You got 3, because 2 spawn in with the Hex, that means 3, well, you'll have 3 fucking... You'll have 3 Hive Minds, potentially. You'll have 3 Hive Minds, potentially. That's enough. Let's go with this. 20 seconds of aura reveal after a cleansed Hex totem. Let's try this. Let's see what this can do. Because again, you're getting some value there. Whenever a totem is Lesser Cleanse, you block a random unblocked generator for 30 seconds. It's random though, so that sucks. That sucks. I wish you could control which one was blocked. I want to see what Retribution can do. Okay, Monstrous Shrine I actually want to see. I do want to see Monstrous Shrine, I do. We might test that one. Because that I honestly said, if that perk is ever buffed, it can be something. But if we do Monstrous Shrine, I want to run like a few other Scorch Hooks with it. Yeah. I do want to see Monstrous Shrine. I've never actually labbed that when it was changed. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Secret Project being the backbone of a build? Because again, the backbone here is like, okay, if Ruin lasts, great, but Ruin's just, I think, one of the best perks in the game. But it's like, okay, we got Retribution in there right away to kind of defend it. And then once we start downing people, we're going to get more Ruin protection in the game. Because there's 5 totems on the map, which means after we start downing people, Ruin's going to have even more protection. And then as they start wiping out the Hive Minds, we're going to get fucking Retribution value. And as long as Hive Mind is in play, we have the fucking intensity of the Gen Auras, right? That's gonna make insane 1v4 play. This might be fucking good, bro. Secret Project, fucking 30 seconds of Gen blockage? Bro, in the right hands, this can make fucking Deadlock look like shit. Because we could get, having all 5 totems cleansed in the game would give us 30 times 5. That's 180 seconds of gem blockage. If you have pressure, bro, this might be nuts. Random, are you still here? Have you ever tested this? Or anything like it?
Okay.
What are we thinking of this? This is just on paper. The synergy here is actually pretty good. I'm honestly dying to see Retribution. 20 seconds of aura reveal, it could be insane. Maybe not on this killer. You know who might, bruh, you know who might run this? After this, I think we're gonna switch over to Plague after this. And we're gonna have her run this. This could be a decent fucking Plague build. King Jim, check this out, bruh. We're testing stuff, bro. Look at this shit. Secret Project with fucking Hive Mind, with Ruin, and Retribution. What do you think of this shit, bro? 30 seconds after a totem is blocked or cleansed. And not just a Hex, any totem. So we get the gem blockage no matter what. But if we can get some plays on the board, get some unique survivors hook, get some hexes in there. Oh wow, we got a Swift. We got a Swift here. If we can get momentum with this, bro, Ruin could stay in the game for a while. And then even if it cleanses, it gets cleansed, we get 20 seconds of aura reveal on everybody. Secret Project works better with Thrilling. You mean Thrill of the Hunt or Thrilling Tremors? I don't like Thrilling Tremors. I think it's bad. It's just worse barbecue. I don't like Thrilling Tremors. I think that perk is garbage. Why run that? Like, why Thrilling Tremors? It procs undetectable every time. Thrilling Tremors does? It procs undetectable? Also, I'm sorry about Lucky Rot in the background. It's my little brother's birthday. I don't want to tell him to knock it off. How long does the undetectable last? Plus on Legion, we definitely don't want that. I don't know. This is the first time I'm ever seeing this. Let's see what we can do with it. Again, we're Legion, so we're not very lethal. Okay. I don't like what we see here. 30 seconds long of undetectable? What'd they get? They got Retribution itself. Okay, that's gross. I don't like that at all. I don't know why we're... lag. That's really bad. Oh, I thought we had her injured. I guess I'm dumb. Because we could have frenzied her. That's unfortunate. They got her shit very early. Okay, yeah, Legion's definitely rough for this. I want to see it at advantage, bro. Now we couldn't hit her. See, now we're cooked. Now we're absolutely fucked. Because we don't have a thing in play. Also, I didn't see any of the arrogance value. The secret project, I didn't see it blocking anything. Maybe it's because they got him. Try out Oni. I suck at Oni. Also, Oni's bugged on console right now. Whoa. I didn't see that fixed in the bug fixes. What's the bug? You tell me what the Oni bug is, bro. It's the same bug he has all the fucking time. It's the Oni bug, bro. Bruh. It's the Oni bug, bro. You know the one. I don't gotta tell you. God, this lag, bro. It wasn't a lag, I guess. It was more of a teleport. When I say the Oni bug, you should know the one for sure. Oh, she doesn't come. She's like right at the perfect range. We don't have any chase perks. Oh, she hit a locker. She trash. Yeah. It's the same bug he always has, bro. It's the one where it's like if you're in blood favor but you can't use it. You're mashing the button and it doesn't let you use it. Wait, they cleanse another totem. Yeah. Just wait, we still okay. Wait, we have a hex in play again. Okay. In advantage, I think this could be pretty nasty, honestly. Ugh. Eye roll. I want to see this on Plague very bad. We kind of know what the whole map looks like now, bro. That's sick. Yeah, this could be decent. You just gotta get rolling. Legion can't do that, so it looks a little bit weaker on him, I guess. It looks a little weaker. What if you swap a perk for Pentimento? I was thinking Pentimento, but I was also thinking this should be enough. Because again, you could, but I also don't think it works on... That would depend on if does what's it called work with, stacking coup is rough. Again. We don't get any extra dull totems involved here. Stacking coup is really rough though on M1. Because you need that to play on a lot of killers. They got what's it called, so... I'm not seeing the blockage. Oh, there it is. This map also is terrible for killer. There's gonna be a survivor here, I don't care, I just want the game to be over. We need to go back to an early game and reset. Hey, there was, but they fucked up. When you have no momentum like this, it's like the worst thing in the game, but... Toba's, yeah, it's trash. And they won't get... It's fucking... In the algorithm, it's extended. Why? Ugh. I'm so good at this game, bro. I'm so fucking good. We just got her with 20% hindered. We just got her with 20% hindered. Trash. All the totems are gone because they know what we're running, so they got them all real quick. Again, I want to see it at advantage. I want to see it at advantage, so we definitely need to run it again on a better killer. Legion can't run this. Because why? Because you got to give up coup. Giving up coup is the worst thing for any killer to do. you got to be able to give up coup de grace. M1 is so locked to that perk. It's sad. Especially now with like the horrendous tile spacing. M1 being so locked into it is just bad. We're still giving them what we can. We can't give them much, but... Okay, we kind of stalled her momentum there. Running Shack. Okay, we pushed her the right way. Ugh, lag. She did the right thing. If they have the other one's there. Yeah, we just can't do anything about it. Chain blinding needs to be removed. It's needed removed since like 2016. They won't do it. There's just nothing we could have done there. We didn't have a wall. She made the right play by getting downed at an open area. It's just automatic and they think they're good. It's very sad. That's not the right person. Jesus. Where'd the right person go? Where'd the right person go? Yeah, we gave them as much as we could, but they got our perks really early. And they were a 4-man, so... Oh, against a 4-man, this shit is just way weaker. 4-man against Legion. What else is gonna happen in that game? We still might get a 1K, question mark. I want to see it on Plague. Did she go in the locker? No, I see her. We have a wall this time, so we might be able to kill her, question mark? Oh, no we don't, she teleported. What the hell? We still kill her. She just got as far away from the gates as possible. Look where she was. Absolutely perfect positioning there. She would be like she was as far away from both gates as possible, so her teammates could just get out easy. Crazy good positioning. Yeah. Again, can't do anything there. 4-man with this, they got it really early. Bad killer to run it onto. M1 is just. I hate M1. You can't experiment with it. You can't experiment on M1 because you have to have good Agra to even play. We got her with 20% haste. We got her with 20% hindered though, so that was something. Well, let's see this on Plague or just a better early game killer. Maybe Doctor could do it. Plague is the better choice, but I actually really want to see it on Doctor. Although Doctor, you could probably give up the 20 sec. You could probably change it up on Doctor a little bit. It's definitely it's definitely worse, but like I want to see it on Doctor more than Plague. Honestly, let's do okay. So what's that vector perk called? There it is. Secret. Instead of doing Retribution on Doctor, we will do okay. We need Ruin, and I want to see what was that other one? The vector perk. Well, on I mean, it could still be helpful. Let's do it, and then for the other perk, we can do okay, you could give up. You could just do Ruin as your other hex perk. You could just do Ruin as your other hex perk, and then do Coup for Chase. But that's kind of boring, so we won't do that because we know what Coup looks like, so. We know what Coup looks like. We want to see something that we don't know what it actually looks like yet. Is there any hex that might be alright? We could do Pentimento here. Yeah, the Static Blast goes off on the Survivor. We could do Pentimento. Does Secret Project work on Rekindled Totems? Does anybody know? It should, based on the wording. Secret Project should work on Rekindled Totems based on the wording, right? Let me look that up. If it does, you can run it. I've seen Blood Favor before. I'm trying to try another shit. Does Secret Project work on Rekindled Totems? AI says yes. AI says yes. So, let's do Pentimento. That should theoretically give us the most secret value project and hive mind value possible. Okay, not hive mind, but theoretically the most secret project value possible. Because they have to blow them up. Again, you're losing out on Chase, so that blows. But again, we're just trying something different. Again, this should be done on Plague, but with Doctor you can switch it up a little bit, and maybe you don't need Retribution. Or maybe if Pentimento is just good, then you can just do that instead of Retribution, period. If this works as well as I think it might. Blood Favor, I mean, again, take off Hive Mind for Haunted Ground. I don't like Haunted Ground. An explosion perk of fucking 60 seconds of expose is just bad. And plus, I know what Haunted Ground looks like. I don't need to see that. I'm looking for shit we haven't seen before. So running 2 new perks might be interesting. I want to see this with momentum, because again, we didn't get to really see it last match. It got taken out in 10 seconds on a shit killer. 10% progress loss is pathetic, though. That's not what we're running it for. We're running it for the first effect. Generators are highlighted, intensity of gens of auras reveal their repair progress. That's what you run it for. The 1 gen remain effect is stupid, and who cares, but that's not what we run it for. Yeah, so you're running it for the first effect. You're running it for 2 things. You're running it for 2 things. The first effect and Ruin defense. Ruin is still technically the win condition. This is all still for Ruin. That's technically what it's all for. Maybe you don't use Secret Project, but again, I like that. I like that value potential. If you get 10 Secret Project procs, that is 100. What's 30 seconds times 10, bro? What is that? 300 seconds of gem blockage if you get all 10 totems involved in the game? That's 300 seconds of gem blockage. Maybe Eerie add-on, maybe Eerie on, right? But again, you get it with the perk, so you don't need Eerie add-on. You would. What this requires is an early game killer that can down somebody really fucking quick and get started. Because once they get started, here's what happens. Ruin will either just eat them, and all their attempts to blow it up don't work. If you could get 2 downs and 2 other hex totems, their odds of them hitting Ruin will be lower. It's Ruin defense is what it's for, but you have to get started. If your shit, what we just learned is that if they cleanse your shit in the first 10 seconds, you could have nothing. The blocks are random though. They are, but still, 10 of them. And as the game gets lower and lower, as the map gets smaller and smaller, it does the job better. Well, yeah, but like you're also Wraith, and nothing's gonna save you in that situation. if you make the terrible mistake of picking the Wraith, Deadlock. Well, yeah, but again, this is all better. But I'm just trying to see shit we haven't seen before. And Deadlock, I only like Deadlock with Coup. All Deadlock is there to do is just save coup de grace from dying, from being overstimulated too fast while you're getting gen rushed. If you don't run coup de grace, you don't really need Deadlock. You could try coup in this though, as we established, because Secret Project would be doing the gem blocking for you. But still, you got to give them motivation. Ideally, we're not up against a fucking 4-man this time. That will just make it look shit. Because again, 4-mans beat you with fucking anything you run. Don't forget, unless you're running endgame. Like, don't think I don't know the power level of this game. If you're facing a 4-man, you're gonna get beat. But again, you're gonna get beat running fucking anything, so it doesn't particularly bother me. That's a true statement. 4-man will beat you, yeah. They'll beat me on anything, unless I have endgame. Then I can kind of challenge them. Again, Doc still sucks, so we're still probably gonna have some problems because we're going in on M1 with no coup de grace. But like, if we can get started, get some quick downs. Oh, by the way, we labbed maybe we can do Clown again. We labbed Flack. Yeah, 4-man's auto win. So like again, that doesn't. It looks like we're dealing with another one, at least a 3-man. But yeah, 4-man is auto. If they're a 4-man, you lose. It's just how the game works. It's how the game works for years. Again, you could bitch about it. I bitched about that for almost fucking 8 years of my life now, and the devs aren't fixing it, bro. So there's nothing. At some point, apathy has to kick in. Apathy has to kick in. If apathy doesn't kick in, you have to quit the game. 4-man is the strongest thing in the game, and the devs have no intention of ever changing that. The devs have no intention of ever fucking changing the fact that 4-man Swift destroys you. That is what they want. If they didn't want it, they had fucking 10 years to change it. They haven't changed it. The devs want 4-man Swift to be the strongest thing in the game, and it will forever be the strongest thing in the game. If they are a 4-man, you will lose no matter what you are running. Honestly, I think that applies to the endgame build as well. If they are a 4-man Swift, they beat you no matter what, and there's nothing you can do about it. If that fact bothers you so much, you have to quit. You have to quit. If that still bothers you. I mean, does it bother me? Sure it does. But like, It doesn't bother me enough to quit playing, I guess. It doesn't bother me enough to quit fucking playing. Yeah, this doctor's trash. There we go, that's what we needed. There we go. She tried to mix it up there, I respect that. We did not try Thwack with Infectious, we just subbed it in for as a perk in our build. Ruin's still alive? Okay. Yeah, and again, 4-man Swift should not be an auto-win, but again, they've had 10 years to change that, and they have not changed it, so... If that bothers you still, you just have to quit. There we go. Okay, here we go. So now we're about to start rolling here. They have not gotten Rumi. Oh no. I was like, that was a bad pickup. I think somebody else has a flashlight here. Okay, so... Our perk's online here. Now we get a fucking full-scale view of the map. Look at the... Okay, we're safe here. We know our next play. Barbecue substitute. So now we go over here. Static blast. They have no pressure on any other fucking, gen. Except for that one. Swing back over to it. It's the only, we know it's the only one they have pressure on. Look at the information value. Okay, they really retreated. Okay, wait, they have some progress over there. And again, as long as our Hex Totem is in play, we keep this information. We keep the info. We want to get her because we have another perk that we get another totem to shield our info and protect Ruin. So we would like to get her, if possible. God, we had a huge, that was like laggy as fuck. Where the fuck did she go? Up there? Ah, we lost Ruin. We still have random blockage. It didn't get the one we wanted. Ugh. Pre-dropping scum. We can see we got good blockage there. Ugh, so bad, bro. Okay, somebody's upstairs. We gotta work our way over that fucking totem. It's still limited by the killer we're playing. The amount of downs you need to kind of make it work. Oh no, the person upstairs is the better one. We can't down anybody. See, that's still a problem. Without coup de grace, you lose so much lethality. Blight could do this, yes. Blight could do this. And honestly, it looks like this is going to be pretty locked to top tiers. But like, once you get this rolling, it looks like it's pretty fucking good. But like, it's locked to top tiers. Because we can't down anybody. Coup downs are there. God, they really buffed this map though. Because again, the idea is to put them in such a fucking huge-ass fucking disadvantaged state that they can't do anything. But like, we can't down anybody. An M1 variant would have to give something up to run fucking coup de grace, because you have to down them. If you can't down them, you can't even make the main idea work. So you have to fucking Ken, yes. Yeah, I knew somebody had a flashlight. I could see Ken doing a great job with this. Oh, he's like right outside the door. Ah. No counter. He had a fucking exhaustion perk. He had that fucking stupid one. Bro, that fucking perk needs a nerf. The exhaustion perk that they can just run and pick somebody up from half, like that one, cooldown too short. Yeah, see, they're getting shit done regardless. You know why? Because we can't down anybody. And so it's pretty locked. Yeah, Blackbound pair is dumb. Blackbound pair shouldn't exist. If you want to know the truth, the perk shouldn't exist. It was a bad idea. Oh, good. She should have been forced to slow vault there. That'd be a good buff to give Doc. Again, the idea is still good. I still believe in the idea. We just can't down a survivor. They know how to play. Knowing how to play is just the biggest counter to any creative thing you could do. Like this perk, like Doctor's wrecking the style, bro. You need coup de grace. We don't have it. Okay, and if we're gonna do, okay, let's actually do an M1 variant. I give up. We need coup de grace. Oh my god. I'll try to get greedy there because we're getting desperate. We're gonna have to give up something. I think you give up the blockage. I think you give up the blockage. Q would have ended the chase long ago. Yeah. You need M1 needs coup de grace to play. If they are good, you can't win without it. We need a range play here. Yeah, we didn't get it. Oh, cool. They did Swift stuff. Oh, she's shoulder the burdened as well. Yeah. She's shoulder the burdened as well, in case we weren't fucked enough. Yeah. Well, so I guess that was the right play there. They're just not cleansing. They don't care. They got Ruin. If you lose Ruin, that's fucking really bad. Because Ruin, they don't care about the information you have. Especially since you're not a top tier. Because you're not a top tier, they don't give a shit. It's like, okay, he can have all this information, but all we have to do is knock him down, and he loses. Okay. We're making something of it here. We got 2 stage 2s. Okay, we know where Heat is. The Dwight has to make a play now. I would like to get up there and kick that, but we would rather take the lethality here. Shoulder might have saved the game, but yeah, that would have just been a kill. That would have actually just been a kill. Okay, the other effect just kicked in. She's plot twisting. Oh, cool, 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 cool! Shoulder the burden and plot twist misuse, bro. Wait, did our Hex perk go off? Our Hex perk went off. Does it do that? Why did we, we didn't really have a choice there, though. I guess the perk shuts off after it blows up stuff? That's when it would be the best, though. Why shut it off there? That's such an unnecessary limitation to have on it. That coup de grace is down there. Okay. Does he have a fucking flashlight? Static. Let's see if the Jake shows up. Okay, this is safe. Unless that exhaustion perk really saves him. Nice. Bro, that perk would be the best with 1 gen. What do you mean it shuts off? Pentimento kind of helped here. I guess. Oh, wait, there he is. I guess Pentimento, they didn't cleanse that. That kind of killed him. I guess Pentimento is what saved us. Right? The information did not do much good, but I mean... Pentimento helped. We would do the Mori, but like, I don't even want to give him a chance. I just want to throw him on the hook and be done with the game. I guess he could just Kobe anyway. Pentimento, game sense. Yeah. We didn't get started fast enough. Ruin got taken out too quickly before we could get set up. I mean, we had it down. It's just we had a 50-50 and we lost it. They didn't actually cleanse another totem, did they? No, the only totem they cleansed this match was fucking Ruin. That was the only one they bothered to get. They got lucky with the RNG, and so we didn't get any more Pentimento stacks. But, only one. Yeah, maybe that's why we're having so much lag. It's the servers themselves. Because again, I mean, we've had lag before, but, and it's not the worst lag I've ever had, but... Shoulder the Burden kind of, yeah. Shoulder the Burden was rough there. We would have won that a little earlier without it. Yeah, I think you could give this up for fucking coup de grace. Well, it's like, that's why you're using it. Ideally, you just make it work. Alright, let's be a little meaner to him, I guess. Okay, so it's the server. It's definitely the server. Ooh. 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 Everybody. You want a killer that can make it work? It might be this one. Ooh. Yeah, bro. Ooh. Let's try it on her. Cause she definitely doesn't need coup de grace. Okay, let's do see the. I mean, we're definitely just fucking around. Let's do it on her, bro. Ruin, Pentimento, and then the Vector one. This could be deadly on her. Again, this idea seems very top tier locked. It seems like the top tiers get more value out of it because they don't need to down. They don't need a chase perk. Again, bro, this is why it's like, bro, just fucking maybe buff the lunch. Like, you have to get the biggest buff M1 needs, bro. You gotta get M1 off coup de grace. You gotta get them off of it. They gotta get off that perk. They gotta get off that perk, bro. It's just like having that perk in there is just so, it dictates how you have to play the game. You can't do anything creative because coup de grace just has to be there or you can't win. It has to be there or you can't win. Yeah, coup has become what old Ruin was. so trash. It's so bad. It's again, it's like you could take it out if you want to have fun, but if you have fun, you're not gonna. If you take that perk out, you're not gonna have fun. Okay, so like an M1 variant of this, like if you're gonna do an M1 variant, you either take out Ruin, which is bad, or you take out fucking or you take out the secret project and just do the hexes. You either just do it without the blockage, and then trust you can get going, and trust Pentimento to save your Call of Rhines, the coup de grace stacks. Coup is save, coup's carrying, save's just bad these days. Save is just bad these days. It's not, I guess it can work on certain killers, I guess. But the killer that uses save better than anybody else right now is probably Deathslinger, Shitslinger. And he doesn't need coup. I run coup on him because it's a crutch, but he doesn't really need fucking coup de grace. Especially if you have save on him too. You just do hit into. If you have like 6 save stacks on Shitslinger, you just do hit into fucking gun and you down him. So he doesn't really need coup. I run coup on him because it's like a crutch. When you're a variety killer and don't really like me and don't really have a main, you just fucking Everyone just left, bro. Yeah. But like nobody else can, and the reason that Shitslinger really does it so well with it, above any other killer, is because mostly the nerf to save's reduction doesn't really hurt him at all. I guess Demo could still potentially do it as well. Like any killer that has a lot of range on that second hit, but also like not. You can't do it too much because you can't even. They don't even let you see all killers anymore. It's so trash. Remember when you used to be able to change killers? Like you could decide if it was going to be a sweatfest or not, and then fucking change it killers. I mean, I get why they can't do it anymore, but like it'd be nice to like at least let you see the other killers. But yeah, Shitslinger and Demo Trash are probably the ones that can make the best use out of it. Maybe Trashularity if you're really being nice, because Trashularity could do it like save the best for last into immediate fucking power, but like I don't think he needs that because by the nature of the way his power works, you teleport to them and then you have overclock, which is just better. That just like you can play tiles with overclock. Save back in the day, it's just like you got to get them before they get somewhere. Which good, bruh. Save would actually 8 stacks of save back in the day would actually be balanced now with all the fucking tiles they got. Like you might get like half your old fucking shit. You might get half of what you used to be able to get. Dream Laboon is here, bro. We are testing some other shit, so I found a build that I like, but it's kind of I like it on paper, but I just think it's top tier locked.
I'm loading him now. I'm not loading him yet.
Kawasu and Ken, Nurse could use it. If Ruin stays alive, the old save was yeah. I miss old save, bro. I really miss old save. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking test. Shit. We're on fucking Larry's. I don't think we've ever played her here. I don't think we've ever played her here. And this map sucks for killer. But again, she's good, so like I think she might be able to make it work. Could she like do bounce on the ceiling into she could do like bounce on the ceiling. What happened there? Why did we just turn that yellow? That must be our add-on. I want to see. Can she do on the ceiling shots? Yes, she can. Okay, she could probably put in some work here, bro. I guess that's like that's one of our add-ons. Okay, here we go. Can we shoot through this? Yeah, it's fucking open, bro. Don't fucking gaslight me. Oh, it's so trash you can't shoot over that. There we go. We still got him. Bro, I can't see anything. Okay, great. He has a life. Shouldn't do much for him, though. Man, we missed. Ah, they got Ruin again. Larry's with the fucking hard carry, man. This map is so bad, bro. It's even giving her problems. Let's hope we run into the other guy again. Well, we should have it down by now with her. We should have it down by now with her. This map is just trash. We're not having the early game we want. It's not Ruin's fault. Because ideally you need it down and you need pressure ASAP. It's just Larry's is just so bad. It's just so bad for you. I'm so sick of being gaslit and told this map is good for me. It is not. This map is fucking terrible. It took us, what, 4 minutes to get it down here? After an infection? As a top tier? Like, bro, come on, don't gaslight me. This map is terrible. And, well, we did get it down before Jen's, though. Okay, they got the Pentimento. And look, the other perk went off again. The blocking perk went off again. They don't have much else done around the map. They're being very slow. They kind of have to tunnel here. Fucking Larry's again. Do you see the turns there? The turns that he's able to make and block our line of sight are very bad for this killer. Why is it bad? Because you have to aim her power, bro. You gotta aim it. If he's able to turn and you need line of sight to aim it, and he's able to turn every 5 seconds and go to a completely viable path, that's bad. That is very bad for you. Line of sight blockers are bad for every ranged power in Dead by Daylight, yes. So why does everybody gaslight me and tell me this map is good? It's not. This is a map, this is a top 5 worst map in the entire game. Like, it's not just bad, it's horrible. To get our Hex perk back. It's good for... Okay, wait, so if they cleanse it, you can't get it back? If they cleanse every totem, you can't get it back. That's how it works. That's how it works, guys. So yeah, you have to have insane amounts of early game pressure to make this work. But it's like everyone gaslights you and say fucking Larry's is a good map for you, killer. No, it is not. I don't care what the kill rates are because everybody sucks. You get 4 people know what they're doing. This is terrible. More pallets are usual, almost like 2 times more. I thought that was that. No, that's not a bug. That's an actual change. I totally don't believe that's a bug. They're testing it to see if it's something that actually they can do and get away with. Also, the lag is just bad right now. Look at her like moving. The lag just costed us there. We actually had her. That's her biggest weakness as well. That's another reason Larry sucks for her. Because at the doorways, if they body blocking is the best answer they have to the tower. And if they can block you at doorways, that's insanely bad for you. Bruh, she's way worse here than I thought she was gonna be, honestly. Like, she's very bad here. Oh my god! That was good aim, too. That was, like, actually good aim there. It is amazing what Larry's is capable of. Two downs as Karasu. That's amazing, bro. It is amazing how broken this map is. It's just amazing. And it's had no changes since they originally tweaked it. Like, it's been this broken for years. We're trying to get something, like, we're getting desperate. We're trying to force something to happen now. Line of sight blocker. It was either take that or take nothing, which he just could react to and go over it. Yep. Bro, Larry's is so bad for killer. It's crazy. He went over with like quick and quiet or something. Bro, I just want this game to be over. And they're like slow on the gens. Like, I want to go to a real map, bro. Look at that. And they had, look at that. Look at the density of the pallets and just like what she's able to do with that. The line of sight blockers, just everything is so bad here. Think about how bad this killer is, like how good this killer actually is. And to like see this is just incredible. To see what they're capable of here. Again, just a moderate group, just a decent little group. I haven't seen anything special out of them. They're just running Larry's. It's the map. Oh, we can get him ahead. Look at the spacing between tiles. Oh, forces us into head into. Okay, that was the best play we've seen so far. Making us go into head and then immediately popping a thing. Yeah, this guy's actually good. This is just one of the worst maps in the game. It is still top 5 in terms of how bad it is. So I get bottom 5, top 5 for Survivor. Any line of sight blocker is bad for killer. It's just inherent. It's just how it works, bro. It's just how the game has always worked. Well, we can't shoot over there. On a normal map, we'd be able to shoot over there and try to get him off the gen. At Larry's, you have no play. At Larry's, you have 0 play there because it's blocked. So if you want to stay relatively close to your camping, if you want to stay relatively close to the thing you need to guard, you can't. You don't have a play. There's no play. We kind of have no choice but to tunnel him out. Unless that's the Sable. Which we don't even know if it is. We don't have time to find out. We have to try to get him out. But this guy's good, so he's just gonna, yeah, do that. He's just gonna do that. Because he can right now. Okay, good shot. Miss. Because we didn't have line of sight on him. If you're wondering, like, why we missed that. We had to go take a random shot, and guess what he's gonna do? She should have stopped. Yeah, no real play. Look at all these line of sight blockers. This is horrible for her. Because she's guessing on what to do next. She's just guessing, like... can I get something or not? She's guessing. That was completely miserable. This idea on paper, I still am convinced this can be actually really good. But, like, you gotta fucking get started early. And that wasn't gonna happen here, though. You can run Larry's. Not good. Also, that perk, the Vecta perk also is kind of worse than we thought it was. Because it doesn't come back. Are you here? Get out of here. I don't want your pity fucking kill, bro. Yeah, she got really shut down here, though. Now, theoretically, I'm gonna be fair, theoretically, when you know the ceiling angles, again, that was our first game as her there ever. So, like, theoretically, when you know the ceiling angles better, you could get some pretty quick infections. You can get quick infections on every map, though, so I don't fucking care. I don't care. You can infect them quick on every map. I don't care that she can do that at Larry's. The gameplay versus head there is way better for them. That is a bad map for her. She has to do a lot of guessing that can block her at the doorways. That shuts her down. Larry shuts down a lot of killers. Yes, but why does everybody say it's a good map for me? Why every time you go on like fucking Dummy Otts' fucking videos, he goes, oh, Larry's is good for you. It's not. It is not only bad for you, it is one of the worst maps in the game for you. Because they don't know what gens are. Are you retarded? Like, come on, bro, be real. Let's stop, can we, like, I just want to stop, I just want to stop pretending. I just want to stop pretending this map is, like, good. Like, I'm sick of being gaslit and told that map is good for me. Especially since I have to play on it over and over again now because they took map offerings out of the game. Like, that was one of the maps that, like, having map offerings I was trying to deliberately avoid. And, of course, it's buffed in the algorithm right now. Like, come on, bro. Also, the palette thing is not a bug. Somebody said that was a bug. That's not a bug. That is, they very deliberately shadow buff the palettes. Are they going to say it's a bug when they have to tone it back down? Yes, they are. They're going to say it's a bug. I'm like, that's not a bug. I don't believe you. Because of all the palette density. The initial palette density fucking buff was a mistake. You've thrown all the maps into haywire. We need to be using our add-on a little better though. What is it? Yeah. Damn it, heading... Oh, we don't need this. What other add-on can we run? Leech 2 applies for now. %10 haste? No. That's the one we already have. This could be cute. So let's go that. Let's do that. I don't have a main killer. I just play the roster. I just play the roster, so I can tell you a lot about everybody. 30%. Hey, we played Clown earlier, but Clown's actually pretty good. Again, I think you only need a couple downs to make this work. Because ideally, here's the thing. If you use, yeah, he's only good if you use yellow bottles, agree. But here's the thing here, bro. If you get like 2 downs and you get 2 hive minds in the game, you have 2 totems on hive mind in the game. That gives them a 33% chance to hit ruin. That gives them a 33% chance of hitting ruin when they cleanse something. So if you get 2 downs and they miss like 1 ruin cleanse, like that could like, and then you get 30 seconds of blockage and shit, like that could like, as soon as you start getting a couple downs, you could really snowball really quickly. But you gotta get the first down, you gotta get it. So, if they cleanse one of those totems, does the perk deactivate? No, they have to get both, I would assume. And the idea is that you put multiple totems in place so that it can feed into that last effect that we don't really care about. That's the idea. That's why I promote you to go after multiple guys, because you can keep it in play for as long as possible. Which honestly, that could have been a base change to the hex mechanic as a whole. You get, every time you fucking hook a unique survivor, you get another totem for your hex or something. I don't know. That would have been a great change for Ruin. God! Get me off of this garbage! It's just the idea is you need 2 downs to really kind of get rolling so Ruin can stay protected. It's more about Hex Ruin than any other fucking perk. I want to get off of this trash, bro. We totally fucking hit her. I don't care what anybody says. That went right through her. Because they're boosted in the algorithm. These maps are frustrating and bad. Why are they boosted? They're boosted garbage. What? Bruh, can we hit him, please? What are these angles? Bruh. Thank you. Just give me one tolerable one. All those angles were bad. Bruh, what? Bruh. I'm getting frustrated because I know this could be good, but like we're getting a bunch of shitty fucking maps. Ugh, lag. Because okay. Pick up. It's not them. They're not doing anything good. It's the goddamn map. Like, please, dear God, I just want to play at something good. I just want to play at something good, bro. With line of sight. Because we can't pressure those gens. They're actually way far apart from each other. God, we hit her too. Like, how fucking close we gotta be to her? Look at this fucking shit loop. This is so weird for head. Like, that's so weird for head, and she ran that so well. Very good. Let's break this. Okay, unless he has background player, he can't hit us. Okay. Okay, give me that hell stay, I'll take that. If it's free, it's for me. We can hook her over here, and then go right to that gen. Because we still have information. Our information's still really good right now. God damn. Sure that's still working. Okay, that's still regressing pretty good. Yeah. Swing down, back down this way. See, we have lots of totems in play now. It's like we're set up. We haven't gotten any pentamentos yet because I haven't cleansed anything. Okay, he has to do hook trade here. Oh, he didn't. He's trash. Okay, we have a down on the slug. Look at the line of sight blockers. Indoor maps are horrible. The other person's gonna go around. We want to make sure we can actually get to David when she does. Sit right here. Okay. Get 2 stage 2s in. Bro, that hook not spawning is so bad. Look at that hook. This hook didn't spawn. Horrendous. It needs to be fixed, bro. Okay, Ruin just did a rock there. See? Like, the longer you protect Ruin is what this build's trying to do. And we got 2 or 3 downs. We got 2 downs, so it's like, okay, now we're really rolling here. God. It's just this indoor map is still so clunky. I don't feel like we're winning. Because of the map. I don't feel like I'm winning at all. Because it's like, oh my god, they got 2 of them done because we couldn't really flow. Okay, David's still here. Well, we're not interested in that guy. We need to kill somebody. Because they've already done 2 gens. God. It's such frustrating map design. It's designed to be frustrating. No, I don't think gens do. It's the maps, bro! Look at this map design, bro. Look at it. Bro, what? It's that stupid vaulting perk. Like, we had no gameplay there, even at 120 with a huge lunge. Oh, what? Oh no, they used that stupid perk again. I wonder if this is a Swift. Checks notes? Yeah, probably. Another weird tile for head. That chair makes this so bad. Yeah, they're playing like a Swift. Yeah, it was a rhetorical question. It was a rhetorical question. Okay. I want to try to get him to CJ techniques. That's a free down. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. we have a hook in here? Please tell me we do. It's out there, which is rough. I'm trying to save that gen. We want to find 11. See if she's here. If you want to do that, that's different. That's free. Is Noed worth it in 2026? I don't think so. Because if you really want to do endgame, there's a build for it now. There's a whole build that's way better than just running Noed. Okay, wait, we know where 11 is. We know where 11 is. 11's right here because of our perk. We know where 11 is. Wrong gas. Oh, she doesn't have her thing on. We infected her and she got cured right away. Ugh, we didn't even get over it. Oh right, I forgot she had that. No, that's super good. I'm dumb as fuck. I forgot that existed, bro. I forgot that existed. Why am I not using that? Because I forgot it existed. We found a pallet that we actually... Yeah, it's the best thing about it. I'm just a retard. I haven't played her so long, I just forgot it existed. Okay, great. We should be fine. Yeah. No, you should have said it a while ago. Still, we're almost winning without it. This killer's... Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I pretty much am. That's what you just learned. Let's hit him once. I was like, I'm missing something. Let it be known that I forgot Headlong Flight existed, and we're still winning this game. I just haven't played her in a while. There you go. And as soon as we figure it out, oh, we're downing people in 2 seconds again. Oh, it's almost like, these guys feel disrespected. Hey, maybe the killer's best ability, you should probably use that to play. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Now I feel like a fucking retard. Oh, right. Oh, right. The best ability in the kit. Rosie, maybe you should use that, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should use that. Interesting that we actually just won this without it, though. That shows you how pretty, like, that shows you how, like, decent she is. Without her best ability, she's still better than half the killers in the game. Now I feel like we need to play her again because I disrespected her for 2 matches. I disrespected her twice, guys. Yeah. Oh, she might have deli. She has deli. We're actually cooked. Okay, no deli. Good. That would have already procced though, right? Or am I dumb? Maybe we could lab Blood Warden? That might be fun to run. I'm stupid as fuck, guys. I still feel it. We learned I'm retarded tonight. That's what we learned. Hey, the killer's S tier because of this ability and you're not using it. What's up with that? Oh, yeah, I forgot that existed. Maybe you should, use that, Rosie, you fucking idiot. Yeah, probably. That might be good to use, Headlong Flight. It might be good to check that out and see what it can do. Random, I just played Karasu twice and I forgot Headlong Flight was a thing. I legit did not use it for 2 games. I used it at the very end of that game there because King Jim reminded me it existed. I wasn't looking at it, I was just paying too much attention to what we were doing. Random, here's what we're testing though. Check this out. We're testing a hex setup to protect Ruin. We got Pentimento, Hive Mind, and Secret Project as Ruin protection. And converting Pentimento into as much blockage as possible. Because, Hive Mind's actually pretty good. So you run this, it's pretty top tier locks though, because you have to be able to down people. But, I wasn't getting Headlong Flight value for 2 games, so, we should probably test it. We should probably retest it while using the character's abilities. We should probably test it again while using all of our kit without being retarded. Because if you're retarded, it doesn't work. What's the counterplay to Karasu? It looks like you have to eat the mushrooms, and then head is 120. And based on that 11, you can find some tiles that head just can't get you at. Head is weird, so it has weird properties. So like there can be some tiles that are just weird for it. Bro, I feel like a fucking retard. I've never just forgotten a killer has a power before. It's probably because she's still newer, so we haven't played her as much. I just forgot the killer had a power, bro. Well, that's strange. I just ran around with head in 120, and we still beat that team. And that team, by the way, that team was decent. Yeah, she gets kind of locked into her lunge when she uses it. Also, if you can counter the projectile ability for as long as possible, you can keep her right ahead. And if she doesn't use Headlong Flight, you can counter her a little more because her map pressure will be worse. If the killer main you're playing is retarded, you have some more counterplay options because they won't be using headlong flight to punish transitions and dead zones. So that's good for you. You hear it here first, don't be retarded. Yeah, when you play Dead by Daylight, being retarded actually does hurt you a little bit, as it turns out, as we just established. We did just establish that, so you should probably not do that when you play, because you want to use headlong flight when you play Karasu, because she's better. It turns out when you use her top tier ability, she becomes top tier instead of like a mid tier. Also, again, she's still better than half the killers in the game without that ability, which is nuts. When you really think about it, that's actually crazy. She does not need her best power, and she's still like a mid-tier. She is still a mid-tier character without her best power. Right. But it's like, bro, the scary thing is, though, Kingdom, those survivors weren't retarded. That was an actual decent team we just beat 90% without headlong flight. We went that game 90% without headlong flight, and we still won. I would like to get that team at Larry's again with headlong flight. Turns out we should actually apply more pressure that way. Trying to get some writing done as well. The David kind of was. He trapped himself in the corner. Yeah. I mean, he was good, but like, I mean, to be, Karasu just kind of put him in a weird spot there also. Coal Tower! I'm gonna fucking cry, guys. We got our Coal Tower game. Only took fucking, what, 10 streams? We got our fucking game at Coal Tower. That is incredible. Okay. We got our game at Coal Tower, bro. I'm actually gonna fucking cry. Okay, we get survivors now with our new add-on. We see anybody? We just learned with Thwack how good that can be. I'm actually curious though, because we have not played here since the pallet reduction, the pallet changes. That was a good shot. Every shot we take takes more sense now, as we're at Coal Tower. Yeah, I thought we could sneak over that. There's 2 people there. That gen's too high. Oh, she's gonna see Ruin. We can't let her go now. She saw Ruin. Wait, no, yeah, she saw it. Guess the whole team knows where it is already. If see, her ranged ability has some counterplay if they're good. Yeah, but they weren't grouped, so wasn't really a whole lot we could do there. I'm not using headlong and flight again. Yeah, the auras. Oh no, we do, but not what we want to see. Oh, they're all there. Swift. God, they're hovering so hard. If you're Swift, where the hell have you gotten Ruin yet? God, we're trying to, like, get her without having to use this. I want to use it after we get off the hook. Okay. Okay. Can we see everybody? Yeah, there's Swift. Get Ruin. Okay, we should be good if we pick her up now. Unless they have that fucking background player. We should get her just fine. Unfortunate they got ruined. They are swift and we took a while there, so that's what happens. Infecting them does actually give the aura. God, when they're good, they just do such much better at countering the head. Look at the swift techniques here. See, a tile like this is very awkward for the head. Can we get her here? Yeah, but the body blocking, very, very swifty. And we don't have the ruin. You gotta just get more infections in play. We need to get Pentimento in the game very quickly. They got our Hex perk already, so that's out. Against Swift, it's a lot worse. And we have to leave her. See? That's what you're supposed to do with her, bro. God, we're at higher MMR with her. Oh, bullshit. Bruh. We tried so hard to not hit her. She's gonna hit us with this. Bruh. We got screwed there, bro. God, we're getting really fucking hit with the swift counters to her. Look at that. That's good. She knows we can't damage her, so. We have to destroy stuff. You have to kind of slug here, yeah. Okay, we have a thing. This is very, very swifty. Very swifty. And we don't even have a play here. I thought we would slide up that. Good shot. We're getting hit by the swift stuff so much because I genuinely haven't played against it yet. This is actually the first time we've seen like anything like this to this extreme degree. Yep. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect execution there. Okay. Okay. We kind of have to pick her up. Just a perfect execution by them. We could get back in it if we, like, get her. Okay, let's Now there's two of them here now. Look at the grouping they're doing. There's still a Kate here. There's still a Kate. Kate left though. We just go. She can't get us. We just learned that she can't get us because of where we got her aura for some reason. They just got everything really quickly. Hopefully that hit the right one. Yeah, we gotta go back. Get your aura and see where the other person is. This add-on's actually good for Swift because you can counter. You can see the auras. She has mate for this or something. Okay. They really tried to heal her. That makes me think that she doesn't have decisive. Now she definitely doesn't have it. Let's go for the win. Okay, let's no, let's not. Let's take the kill. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. We have them slugged anyway. They're not going to be able to realistically pick them all up. I don't think. Oh no, the hill was on the other side. And we had no hook. The hill was terrible for us. Don't want to slow down to transform. Yeah, we need to. You need to get Pentimento back in the game. Nah, they still have advantage. It's too late. They still have advantage. We really needed to have a hook there. If we just had a hook, we were in a way different spot. But our first hook was so far. Because Hill was on the other side. And then, because Hill was where it was. God, it's down. We like went through it. This is our target. Yeah. The other person's on a gen already. We want anybody we can get. We actually, the twitchy, Okay. We want you to transform. She went completely through us. This is a Swift. They ain't gonna leave their teammates. They ain't leaving her. This is Swift. God, she's right there though. There we go. Great. We have basements, so we should be able to get... I know it's right there, but like we still should be able to get them. Okay, are they still over here? We should fucking, okay, good. We know where they are. Good. Can we make that? No. We slug here for sure. GG. This killer's top tier, by the way. Very good. We've heard of Mori here. Okay, so like the build's all right, but it's not as consistent as we want it to be. It's unfortunate because it seems like it could be really fun once you get it going, but against the Swift, your shit's just gonna die too fast. Yeah, fuck it. Your shit's just gonna die too fast against the Swift. Object of Obsession actually killed them there. Object of Obsession is why we 4K. If we don't have that aura from Object, we 2K there. I think we could have pulled off a 2K even if they had healed, just because basement, we definitely could have got somebody. They would have like definitely forced like a 2-hit situation there, but I think we could have pulled it off. Do I watch River Kiver? No, I don't watch crap. I'm sure they're salty because they killed the whole build. Maybe that last Pentimento play did something for us, but overall Swift gets your shit too fast, bro. Also, that was an intense game because like I've never seen the Swift counterplay. Like again, this person, everybody knew this person at least. They got her in the picture. They knew a lot about her. They knew a lot about her and how to deal with her. They really knew a lot about her there. The most impressive thing we've seen tonight was Thwack, honestly. Just Thwack was really good tonight on Clown. They were too cocky. Yeah. They honestly overdid it a little bit. I mean, yes, the Swift body blocking is important, but like, you have to trust your team to 1v1 head, at least a little bit. If you are all in the way, it's gonna hurt your gen efficiency. You have to trust the one, like, again, key blocks are important, but like, the amount that they were just overdoing it. They were overdoing it, and they wanted to get the whole team out. They wanted to win. They wanted to get the entire team out. How did it all go? We just beat a Swift with Karasu. The build didn't do anything for us, but the build did nothing for us, but okay, let's get off of this. I've seen enough of it. It's just not as good as the other stuff. I still think it could be good, but Thwack was more impressive. What other perks could we try? I'm not going to play too many more games. I want to write a little bit more, but we'll do a couple more. We'll do 1 or 2. What's been working the best? Thwack. Maybe Vecna could do it? With some night gaming? We could do night gaming. We can do night gaming. Blacksmith hammer and dried horse meat. Blacksmith hammer, dried horse meat, everybody. Okay. We got our coal tower game. Random. What other perk could we try? We tried some hexes. What other stuff could we try? I don't really like that on night. Have pallets been sus? Yeah. We could actually try to turn back the clock again. Beast of Prey, fuck you, King Jim. Beast of Prey, fuck you. Does, what are Springtrap's perks? Phantom Fear, no. I don't want that to use that save one either. We could try to turn back the clock again, but it's like, Ruin, if you don't, that doesn't have any synergy with Ruin, which is rough. No, I heard it doesn't. I heard it doesn't. Haywire. No, that's trash. Yeah, okay, all Springtrap's perks are bad. We could go Face the Darkness. We haven't tried that. But if we're doing that, I'd want to run the Hex shit again. We could run something more traditional. We could do like, we could do Face the Darkness, Ruin, and then, and Thwack. Yeah, we could do your combo you suggest. So we can do Face the Darkness, Thwack. But does Thwack work with guard breaks? Does Thwack work with guard breaks? I mean, I guess one way or the other, it doesn't particularly matter. Because if it works with guard breaks, then we can actually, it's one of two things. If it works with guard breaks, we can proc it from like a distance, and then if it doesn't, infectious. We got Ruin, so if Ruin stays alive, theoretically, it could work. I don't see infectious anywhere. Breaking a pallet or breakable. Let's see what AI says. I like asking AI questions. See, it does the whack work when night guard breaks pallet? Does the whack? Thwack does not work when Knight's guard breaks a pallet. While it previously worked as a bug, they got rid of it. Okay, so like, but hold on. That's not entirely bad. That's not entirely bad. Because the guard work hits don't trigger Thwack, that means you can break pallets and conserve your tokens. That's what that means. So like, you can break some breakables at the beginning of the game with Carnifex and it would save you Thwack stacks. That's not entirely bad. It's just like you have to know how it works, so you go in there and you do the right plays accordingly. It would be cool though, like if you left the pallet up and you like had got to Face the Darkness reveal, and then like you set a thwack, you set a guard to break a pallet, and then you got their aura for like 6 seconds from a distance. That would be cool, but I mean, it's not entirely bad that it doesn't work. Annoying as fuck on Doctor, but you don't have coup. You don't have coup, so that's annoying as fuck. Nihilistic nutcracker. I just want to see. Dang, you a team leader, bro? What the fuck? That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, bro, you're a team leader. It's still like fucking too. It's still too fucking scary, bro. Okay, bad ham, gross. Yeah, this is probably gonna be our last game. I want to do some more writing, but let's see what we can do with this real quick. So we should get some Face the Darknesses, right? Like that perk should just passively go off. Why isn't Face the Darkness going off? I don't get why Face the Darkness isn't going off. Yeah, she went in the fucking school. You need a hit, right? Okay. Because I would want my Hex to do something ASAP, aka early game. I can get some auras, then that would be good. That's frustrating that that works like that. You need it at the beginning of the game. Oh, fuck. Like, Lethal Pursuer gives me auras at the start of the game, but that would be too OP? Why? It's a Hex, bro. Like, I still hate the design principle here. These are Hexes. They should give you shit right away, because they die. Because they die, they need to do shit ASAP. Just ASAP. This get a hit shit is not good. Look at that pallet spacing. Yep. Ruin's dead. Like, that's too much, bro. Yeah. Well, that's cool that it does that. Like, that's just too much, bro. It's just too much. Like, those perks can die in a second. They need to be active as soon as the game starts. I mean, I don't think that's... I don't care about that. I'm not merciless. It's just like... The Hex perk's gotta do something right away, and we're still not getting procs out of it. I hate this perk. Why aren't we getting anything off it? It should be going off like every second. Oh wait, they got it already. Yeah, that perk's not for me, bro. It needs to work as soon as the game starts. Right, right. Just give me Gearhead. And it's a hex. Like, it dies and... Ugh. It's just not that good. It's just not that good, I don't think. Just give me Gearhead. I'm with Random, just give me Gearhead. Gearhead does pretty much the same thing for you. Works on a hit and it's not a hex. Being a hex is just so bad. Like, you have to be broken. Like, that's the thing about hexes. You have to be busted. And it's just like, if you're not busted, you're not gonna do it. You have to be busted. Yeah, look at that. Perfect counter. Just turn around because she knows where we are. And then she went that way, right? No, she stayed here. Not a lot of Thwack synergy either, because they're not dropping them. They're not dropping a lot of pallets. Yeah, I don't like this on Night. Night's just ruin and gen defense. I'm also getting tired, so... Hey, there it is! It did something the first time... Bro, come on, that's bad. That's not any good, bro. Also, it's also worse than the combination we just ran. The combination we just ran gives you just as much information. Because of the gen progress. That gives you just as much info. I just want the game to be over because I don't want a DC penalty. What? But I mean, it does work at 1 gen. I guess that's nice. I mean, it's... I don't like Face the Darkness. I think it's awful. I don't know why it just randomly started working. Did we have to hook somebody to get it to work? Because it started working as soon as we hooked somebody. If you gotta get it down for your Hex perk to work, that's awful. Especially when, like... But it's like, we had to do that for the other one too, I guess. But, like... Yeah, it's awful. It's because Claudette's still injured. Oh. Yeah. That's just, that's not that good, bro. Thwack on him is also not that great. I don't think. You need to get a hit and then it lights up a totem where the totem is... You need to get a hit, but we had a hit. We hit the first person. I don't know. Not worth it. That perk's just not for me. We can show you Night Gaming, bro. I want to see Thwack again, but I want to do something a little more traditional. Let's do Thwack and just our other build. Yeah, Face the Darkness is just not my thing. It's just not good. Like, what does it even do? Injuring a survivor lights up a dull totem. But we hit somebody like way earlier than it started working. That are on guard, but it says by any means. I don't fucking know. Just run Gearhead. Just run Gearhead, bro. Does the same thing except better. And honestly, Gearhead technically, if you want to know the truth, that whole build we were running, Gearhead pretty much does the other hex build we were running tonight. Gearhead pretty much does all that except better. It deactivates the hex on a down or a heal. That's so bad. That's so garbage. When the survivor enters the dying state or becomes healthy, the hex totem becomes dull and this perk deactivates. That's terrible. That's honestly really bad. You know, like Gearhead. I mean, but like, what's better? Oh, Deerstalker's pretty good on him. Let's do Thwack though. Let's just do Thwack with this build, and that'll be our last match. Because we can't end on that game. That's bad. I did want to see Thwacking on him again though. I want to actually try to make it work. So, I don't know. You need like the conditions, and then the hex perk deactivates, bro. Their approach to hexes is just so baffling and so wrong. It just pisses me off. Like, those perks need to be broken, bruh. They need to be broken. If you're gonna have an activation condition and the perk deactivates, that effect needs to be injure everybody cross map or some fucking bullshit. Block all gens for fucking 10 seconds every 10 seconds or something. That needs to be like a crazy effect. Yes, it makes sense to devour home sets, you fucking Mori people. The more hexes they put in, it's just every perk that's a hex, it's like, why are you a hex? Why are you a hex? Why are you a hex? The way Face the Darkness is written, it could not be a hex and it could work the exact same and be fine. And it would honestly still be bad. Okay, like what perks need to be a hex? Okay, let's go through the hexes while we're sitting here. And like what needs to be a hex? Okay, Blood Favor, that needs to be a hex. Blood Favor needs to be a hex. Blocking all pallets within 32 meters after you lose a health state by any means, that needs to be a hex. Sure. What's this one? Crowd Control. This does not need to be a hex. When a survivor performs a rush vault, the vault becomes blocked by the entity, applies for up to 5 vaults. That doesn't need to be a hex. I don't think. It's kind of in the same niche as Bamboozle. I guess Bamboozle wouldn't see any play if you did this. But, I don't think that needs hex, do you? I guess so, because if you really want to say because Bamboozle's in the game and that's not a hex, that one needs to be. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's powerful enough to be a hex, though. I do not think that is powerful enough to be a hex. If it blocked off the whole fucking map, like I suggested for my buff for it, then it would need to be a hex. Devour Hope, that needs to be a hex. Face the Darkness does not need to be a hex. Haunted Ground needs to be a hex, because that's the identity. Hive Mind, I mean, not really, but like it's better than some of the other ones. Okay, I'll grant Hive Mind a hex. You can be a hex. Lullaby does not need to be a hex. Noed should be a hex. Nothing but Misery. After you damage 8 survivors, a dull totem becomes a hex totem, cursing all survivors again. No. That the 8. If it was just survivors gain 5% hindered after a basic attack, then it could be a hex. But the fact that you gotta hit 8 people. The fact that you gotta hit 8 people to earn the hex is ridiculous. If if it was hit 8 people, no, earning a hex for 8 health states is fucking really bad. That's fucking really bad, actually. That's really bad, actually. Like, that's shit, bro. Just run rapid. Just run rapid. You get 5% haste every time you hit somebody. It's not a hex. The only downside is you give up Bloodlust, which means it's not good on certain killers. But, like, first of all, I would like to officially apologize to Rapid Brutality. The perk is better than I thought it was going to be. I don't understand why but, like, Rapid Brutality is actually pretty good. Okay. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I officially apologize to Rapid Brutality. Some killers can use it, and they can use it pretty good. Because not every killer is a Bloodlust killer. I'm apologizing to Rapid Brutality, bro. I want to see if the guard can get this. Come on, assassin, get him. There you go. No, jailer, get him, bitch. That was crazy, bro. The jailer couldn't get in there. That was so dumb, though. Hey, at least Ruins blew that gen up. I don't know. Thwack on him is bad. Play with your food on Pyramid was good. Okay, we need to speed up just a little bit here. Come on, Jill, get it. We need to be a little bit more active, get some more pressure. I'm starting to get Pyramid. We wanna actually secure a stage 2 here, or force a hook trade. They waited too long. Yes, sir. Oh, what? Why didn't that? Okay, whatever. We got what we needed. That should kill him. Yes, sir. Now we're night gaming, fellas. Ah, we got 4 gens. Ruin's still alive. Like, see, Thwack is just not the best on him. We're not getting any value. Just by the nature of the power, and this power and Thwack do not have a lot of synergy. His pathing was ass, yeah. Oh, cool. That's the cool thing about Jailer. He can get some pretty good sneaky hits. Just because of his range, bro. We would like Jailer to hit her, but he's so fucking slow. There it is. That should be a hit. Wow, really? I heard her healing though. I literally heard it. Oh, is she in here? That's why it didn't hit. We need to go over there though. They haven't dropped a pallet yet. Not one pallet has been dropped. Oh good, that's Assassin. Assassin should hit him. Wait, they dropped one. They dropped one, didn't they? I trust Assassin to hit him. I think they dropped one. Yeah. Like, I trust Assassin there. But 110, not the best pathing in the world. A Pride Charm, that's another indicator that you're going to have an easy game. If they got Pride Charms. If you see Pride Charms, brother, you're going to have an easy match. If they have a flag, it's in the bag. That's what I always say. Do we have a pallet to kick anywhere? Yeah, just don't need it on him. Knights from Texas, bro. think that's Ace over there. Yeah. Come on, Assassin, get a hit here. Quick one, please. Quick one, please, if you could. Yes, sir. See if we get a reveal here. Look at that, bro. That's like all the way across the map, bro, honestly. That was not the right person. We're being kind of nice to them, honestly. But I'm sure they don't want me to be. I'm sure they just want the game to be over. Because disadvantage in this game is not fun, devs. That's why the games need to be shorter. Identity 5 has it right. They haven't touched any gens, bro. Like, this is so slow. Look how slow this is. Now, that's a little bit being Knight as well. Knight just, like, works slow. He's a control killer. They literally have no gen progress. 0. I'm gonna go real. Knight's not bad and that he's fun. It's just that, like, when you get a game like this where you beat them so quick, when you beat them as quick as we've beaten these guys, like, he can be slow at finishing them off. Yeah. Yeah, Knight is pretty funny. Knight's a hoot, bro, honestly. When you get a game of when you get a game of him that's, like, actually fun, and the survivors, like, have a hope in hell of winning, he can do some pretty fucking funny things. I don't think Assassin can get him there. What the fuck? He wants to, like, not get hit by us here. See, when we have control like this, we would rather the guards get the hits. If you're good, you, like, want to force him. There you go. If you're good, you want to, like, make sure that he's hitting you at least a little bit. This is so fucking anti-thwack, it's crazy. Assassin's gonna get him, he's 110. That was a bad one. The jailer still got him. We need to be pressuring just a little bit harder. The David looped around and actually got his flag. Okay, he's down. We're just busy. We're doing a little too much watching there. You need to be playing him a little bit more aggro than I am. I'm just kind of watching the guards. I'm just kind of watching the guards and having fun. God, they got one done, and they still are 3-gen massively. Yeah, I'm glad they honestly like allow their other qualities to kind of shine through. Watch this. He's at a locker, I think. Oh no, he's not. I knew he was somewhere, bro. Get him, Betty. Yeah. Again, this is very slow, and you shouldn't be doing it like this. You should be a little bit more like aggressive about it. I just like watching again. Just like watching AI play Dead by Daylight is pretty funny. Watching the survivors be so bad that they can't just like loop 105 jailer or whatever the fuck it is back to his fucking flag and then grab it. They can't. They are incapable of doing that. I guess they're kind of worried about you, but like. I bet my life she's in the basement. Oh, she's not there. Why does he get a random 5% haste after he throws a guard out? I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, why does he get that? It doesn't really do anything for him. What purpose does that do for this killer? Why does he benefit from a 5% haste buff after he throws a guard out? like genuinely why? Wait, is there a head down pallet over there? Genuinely why does he need that at all? Yes, he found hatch, guys. They threw 5% haste on the dartboard. Yeah. Yeah, trash. Yeah, he doesn't use thwack, by the way. He definitely does not use that perk. GG's. Yeah, I'm gonna write for a little bit. Definitely some okay games tonight. That Hex build was kind of fun, but like, it's not good. Just use a Gearhead. Hexes are still just really bad overall. They landed on 5% before they landed on individual guard cooldowns. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Well, we'll be here. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I don't know about anything tomorrow, but definitely this weekend. We got Five Nights at Freddy's 4 coming, and then we got a couple more streams. Maybe a Night of Clown. Maybe we might wait like 1 week on that though, so maybe we'll do that like next week. I don't know. We're still thinking. I still want to lab some more perks, but definitely some good gaming tonight, lads. We definitely tried some new stuff, but it's just not as good as the other stuff. Alrighty, GG's.